I had heard of the strange red ribbon given to the dead in Japan before, but I never really thought much about it. In Canada, we had white ribbons with all the necessary information on them, and that was all. It wasn't until I worked the night shift as a doctor that I experienced something I'll never forget. It was around 2 a.m., and I had just finished with my last patient. I was exhausted, and I needed a break. I decided to head down to the basement, thinking it would be quiet, a nice place to relax for a moment. I wasn't alone. A woman, another nurse, was with me. We chatted casually as we walked, trying to keep things light despite the long hours. When we reached the basement, I stopped dead in my tracks. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. There was an old man slowly walking toward the elevator, his gait unsteady, like someone who had no more life left in them. I froze. The elevator door was closing, and I started frantically pressing the button to open it. The woman beside me was still talking, unaware of what I was seeing. I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up as the man grew closer. My hand shook as I slammed the button to close the door, desperate to get away from him. She turned to me, confused, and asked, "Why didn't you let him in?" My voice barely came out as I whispered, "Only the dead have a red ribbon." I looked at her with wide eyes, hoping she hadn't noticed the same thing I had. But then she rolled up her sleeve, and I saw it. A red ribbon wrapped around her wrist. My blood ran cold as I realized that, just like the old man, she had already crossed over. I wasn't just seeing things. The dead had come for me, and I had no way to escape.